lawmaking process. Ahead of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration of the 2025 presentation of the 2025 appropriation bill to the joint session of the National Assembly, the Parliament has intensified efforts to ensure all logistical and technical arrangements are flawless. Preparations are in high gear with a comprehensive inspection of the chamber being conducted to ensure that all facilities are fully functional. The team is leaving Osun on turn in readiness for the event. Led by Deputy Clerk to the National Assembly, Kamoru Lana, the management team has been diligently testing sound systems, microphones, and other essential audiovisual equipment to guarantee seamless communication during the President's address. Seating arrangements are also being meticulously organized to accommodate senators, House of Representatives members, and other dignitaries expected to attend the session. In collaboration with relevant security agencies, measures are being reviewed to ensure the safety of all attendees and maintain order throughout the event. Additionally, press accreditation is being carefully managed to provide smooth coverage of the proceedings. Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo has constituted a 14-man asset verification committee to probe the administration of Godwin Obaseki. A statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Edo State Governor said the committee will be inaugurated on Tuesday. Some members of the committee are Dr. Ivanes Afolabi as chairman, Oslem Ejezua, deputy chairman, Prince Kasim Afegua, member, Honorable Patrick Ikariale, Mr. Taiwo Akirele, Honorable Patrick Idiaka, and Honorable Rasad Bello Osage. According to the statement, the action is born out of the avowed commitment of Governor Okpebholo to set the state on the path of development and accountable leadership. The People's Democratic Party's Governors Forum has accused the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of manipulating the recently concluded Edo State governorship election. In a communique issued at the end of their meeting in Plateau State Government House in Jos, PDP governors strongly condemned the alleged manipulation of Edo State governorship election in favor of the All Progressive Congress, calling for what they described as legal intervention to reverse the outcome of what they called institutional sabotage. The PDP Governors Forum called on the National Assembly to review the nation's electoral laws to ensure that the will of the people is upheld. The special advisor to the governor on OSBC, Dr. Femi Adefila, chairman OSBC board, Engineer Mayowa Olosho, management and staff of OSBC led by the Director General and Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Jolade Igbarola, will tomorrow morning play host to the State First Lady, Mrs. Titilola Adeleke, to flag off OSBC 2024 for the Christmas show. Our First Lady will identify with children, including pupils from schools for persons with special needs, by offering them various gift items. Similarly, 150 children to arrive Ile-Awiye will also receive special package from the First Lady. The release by the chairman of OSBC Christmas Committee indicates that wife of the governor and her entourage, the PS Ministry of Women Affairs, Children and Social Welfare, Mrs. Abimbola Babatunde, and the Director General and Permanent Secretary OSBC, Mrs. Jolade Igbarola, will also dance with the school pupils at the event. You are welcome to our sports segments. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has reaffirmed his administration's dedication to promoting unity and accountability in governance, emphasizing that teamwork is essential on the field and is equally vital in driving effective governance and sustainable development in the state. Governor Adeleke made the statement during a novelty football match between the state executive and legislative teams held at the Ataoja School of Science open field as part of activities commemorating his second anniversary in office. Governor's Office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga now reports.
In a spirited display of camaraderie and unity, the Osun State Executive team emerged victorious over the Osun State Legislature in a novelty football match held to commemorate the second anniversary of Governor Adeleke's administration. The match held at the Ataoja School of Science open field in Osogbo, the state capital, was a thrilling event that showcased sportsmanship and teamwork among the state's leadership. The game's defining moment came in the first half when Governor Adeleke confidently converted a penalty, securing the only goal of the match as the executive team maintained their 1-0 lead till the final whistle, crowning them winners of the friendly contest. Speaking after the match, Governor Adeleke expressed gratitude to the participants and spectators, emphasizing the importance of collaboration and transparency in governance. He added that the novelty match reflects their commitment to fostering unity and accountability in governance.
Government is a continuous process. So I did not start our own agenda. Even the contractor they brought, they are the ones still working today. Go and fact check it. It is when you have something in your closet that we say, I want to sack this one, I want to sack. Say, motherfucker, can you work? If you can work, go back there and work and give me that time. That's going to work. My own governor is not a sitting governor. We go there and check our project to make sure things are happening. On the 26th, on the 27th, that is when we unveiled our stewardship and what we have done so far in 2 years.
The governor's standout performance earned him the title of Man of the Match, an accolade that was met with applause from the jubilant crowd. The event also featured a lively atmosphere with supporters and government officials, including the members of the State Executive Council, the State House of Assembly members, and federal lawmakers in the state, lauding the effort of both teams for their sportsmanship and dedication to service. Recall that the novelty match is part of a series of activities celebrating transformative achievements of Governor Adeleke's administration, including strides in infrastructure, education, commerce, and healthcare, among others. It has been Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting.
On the foreign scene, Israelis are giving forced evacuation warnings to people in Beirut's southern suburbs and hitting buildings in the neighborhood that was once home to 700,000 people. The airstrikes continue, but the main developments are taking place in Tyre. In the past hour, there have been fierce battles and an exchange of fire between Hezbollah fighters and Israeli soldiers. At least 200 rockets were also seen launched towards Israel. The main development is that the Israeli military was forced to retreat from al-Bayada. Hezbollah fighters launched several anti-tank missiles towards Israel tanks that were positioned on al-Bayada Hill, which is a strategic hill that the Israelis are trying to take in order to close the coastal line between Tyre and Naqoura, which is the headquarters of the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon. The exchanges have been taking place for the past few days, but today, with several anti-tank missiles launched by Hezbollah fighters towards Israeli tanks, the Israelis had to retreat. In parallel, the Israelis launched several airstrikes in the area of Tyre, including a massive one on their Cornel in Reza Lane. This comes just hours after Israeli forces targeted a checkpoint and a barracks for the Lebanese army, killing and injuring soldiers. We now go on a break. Dateline continues shortly. You're welcome to Dateline Proper. Governor Ademola Adeleke performed some functions during the week, and the events are packaged for Dateline by our Governor's Office correspondents.
In our heartfelt demonstration of gratitude and reflection, Governor Ademola Adeleke marked the second anniversary of his administration with a solemn Juma prayer service at the Osogbo Central Mosque. The event served not only as a spiritual milestone, but also a testament to the governor's commitment to integrating faith, leadership, and community progress. In his remarks after the prayers, Governor Ademola Adeleke expressed profound gratitude to Almighty Allah for guiding his administration through 2 impactful years. The governor, who said it is a time of thanksgiving, appreciated Almighty Allah, the people of Osun State, for their immense love and support, adding that his administration remains committed to delivering good governance, fostering unity, and ensuring the development of Osun State. The governor further called on citizens to sustain their prayers and cooperation, emphasizing that the progress achieved so far is a testament to collective effort and divine favor of Allah. Leading the 2 rakat prayer earlier, the chief imam of Osogbo Central Mosque, Sheikh Musa Animashao, lauded the governor's leadership, describing his tenure as one of progressive strides and devotion to the people's welfare. Sheikh Animashao prayed for sustained peace and prosperity in Osun State, urging leaders to remain committed to justice and service to humanity.
Ajay International Market in Osun was the venue of the trade fair. It attracted investors and traders who came for the exhibition of their goods. Flagging off the trade fair activities tagged developing Osun local content and value chain to build a sharp prosperity. Governor Ademola Adeleke noted that his administration is poised at ensuring that trade and industries are given the necessary attention with a view to developing the state economy. The governor, who spoke through his deputy Prince Kola Adeusi, noted that his administration has built massive infrastructure across the state with a view to encouraging investors and grow businesses in the state. Expressing joy that the recently concluded economic summit is yielding a positive result, the governor maintained that his administration pays premium on agricultural development and patronage of local content in the interest of the state's economic growth. He expressed conviction that the state will soon be a toast of other states in the country as its economic booms.
The theme of this trade fair aligns with part of our administration's 5-point agenda, which include boosting the state economy through agro-based industrialization for wealth and job creation. Our objectives as a government are to set an agenda for accelerated industrial investment in Osun State, Nigeria, as well as identify opportunities for transforming Osun State's economy.
In his welcome address, the Commissioner of Commerce and Industry, Reverend Bumi Jenyo, noted that it is imperative to develop local content in every sector to boost the state economy. Reverend Jenyo said that it is apt to note that the present administration is harnessing every resources to ensure that the state grow economically.
We must therefore find ways to diversify our economy from the old sector of non-oil sector. That is, we must diversify from oil sector to the non-oil sector.
In his lecture, Sir Ademola Aladekomo said Osun State is blessed with every potential to be great. He called called on individuals to change their mindset from personal interest to mass mobilization and civic education. In their separate speeches, the President of Osun State Chamber of Commerce, Agriculture and Mines, Dr. Olujide, and other stakeholders appreciated Governor Ademola Adeleke for always giving a nod to trade fair as a panacea to growing the state's economy. For OSBC News, this is Saeed Adeboje reporting.
In continuation of the second anniversary report, Senator Ademola Adeleke has attributed his administration's success to divine grace as he marked the midterm anniversary of his tenure with his special Thanksgiving service at the Cherubim and Seraphim Church, Okegada, Ede. Governor's Office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has the details.
The special Thanksgiving service, which was held at the Cherubim and Seraphim Church, Okegada, Ede, to commemorate the midterm anniversary of Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke's administration, was well attended by the creme de la creme in the state, including the Deputy Governor, Prince Kola Adewusi, Secretary to the Osun State Government, Alhaji Teslim Igbalaye, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Alhaji Kazim Akinleye, and other members of the State Executive Council, the Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Adewale Egbedun, who led other honorable members, wives of the Governor, Chief Titilola Adeleke, and Erelu Ngozi Adeleke, clerics, and residents, among others. The service was a moment of reflection, gratitude, and spiritual renewal, as the Governor expressed profound appreciation to God for his journey so far in office. In his remarks during the service, Governor Ademola Adeleke, visibly moved by the occasion, emphasized his reliance on divine guidance and support. The governor added that the midterm milestone is a testament to the strength and resilience of the people of Osun State and his cabinet. The Thanksgiving service also featured a thought-provoking sermon delivered by His Eminence Abiodun Sanyaolu, who called on the governor to remain steadfast in his commitment to the people. The cleric, who added that leadership is a divine responsibility, commended Governor Ademola Adeleke, who always put the needs of the people first and strive to strike a balance between public interest and personal ambitions at every point. Others present at the Thanksgiving service were the business mogul, Dr. Deji Adeleke, the matriarch of the Adeleke dynasty, Yeye Modupe Adeleke Soni, Aremodele Muhammadu, and Prophetess Esther Ajayi, among others. The service concluded with prayers for peace, progress, and prosperity in Osun State, as the congregation were thrilled with the performances of Sashino Peters and Soji Fagbo. It has been Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting.
And lastly, on Dateline, Governor Ademola Adeleke is celebrating his second anniversary as the #1 citizen of Osun State. Dateline x-rays the road infrastructure drive of the governor in the last 2 years. Effective road networks, no doubt, remain a vital factor in the economic prosperity of any country because of their role in driving commerce and transportation. In Nigeria, the role of building good road networks rests on the federal and state government. Nigerians are used to receiving promises of good road networks as part of political agendas used by most politicians to score political points during electioneering campaigns. But after assuming office, the promise becomes a mirage. When the Osun State Governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, announced the plans of his administration to embark on massive infrastructure projects across the length and breadth of the state through the unveiling of a 100 billion naira infrastructure development plan to address the deficit in various sectors and strengthen the economy of the state, many took it with a pinch of salt.
The purpose is therefore to unveil a multi-billion infrastructure plan to address the huge deficit the state is experiencing. Sound infrastructure is a condition for economic growth and development. The difference between a growing economy and a dormant one has to do with how developed the state infrastructure is. In the case of Osun, I have used the last 11 months to address the over 90% infrastructure deficit our nation inherited.
The State Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Olomokolapo Alemi, however, assured that the project will remain unprecedented in the annal of the state and will, among others, include the construction of 5 flyovers and 45 roads across the senatorial district to ease traffic jams, as well as the installation of street lights in Osun, the state capital, to enhance security. He noted that the promise would not be a mirage.
The governor has promised he's going to add to the infrastructure of Osun State 5 flyovers, that is unprecedented, 2 flyovers in Osogbo, 1 at Okefia, 1 at Lameko, then 1 at Ilefe, 1 at Ikirun, 1 at Owodede. When you see this kind of person, you know that it really means business.
Lo and behold, a few weeks after the government unveiled the 100 billion naira infrastructure plan to be executed within a year, the projects are gradually taking shape across the state. The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, Engineer Bashiru Bello, gives the situation report on the ongoing massive road projects in every nook and cranny of the state.
People thought it's going to be just a mirage that will not come to existence. But surprisingly now, everybody have started seeing the coming up of this proposed project. For example, let's start from the state capital. Old Garage, Okefia, and Lameko Junction. Everybody is seeing him walking up and down. Flyover Okefia, work is actually ongoing there.
The Permanent Secretary appealed to the people to continue to support the present administration in its bid to positively transform the state for the good of all.
The governor promised intercity roads like Ebedi, Erin, like Asamu, Telemu, and Obaba. Likewise, in Mesile, all those places has been given out. So we are working.
Some of the residents of Osun who spoke with OSBC News showered prayers on Governor Adeleke for living up to his promises, showing that his words are backed with actions and that he is someone who can be trusted. They maintain that Osun State is witnessing what good governance entails as the people are feeling the impact of the developmental stride of the government that cuts across all sectors. They appealed to the governor to ensure that the projects were completed as scheduled. And that ends Deadline on OSBC TV. Thank you for watching. This was produced by Babatunde Bolatito. The production assistant is Anne Okechukwu. My name is Oluchi Amuda, wishing you a wonderful night rest. Bye-bye.